No?
A big storm system pushing into the coast, but that video is crazy, right?
Yeah.
Where'd that rogue wave come from? Did they just happen?
Yeah, so with swells like this, you can have those rogue waves that, peak crest a little bit higher than the 15 to 20 foot forecast. But this storm system is really impactful for the West Coast. So it's something to keep in mind with what a busy travel time it is, right? If you're sticking around here heading toward New Year's, we're all good. But if you're heading to the West Coast, keep a close eye on those flights. Right now, our flight check's not showing any major delays at any of these major airports, but wanted to give you a quick look across the country. We are seeing this broad area of low pressure that's bringing some light rain and snow to a lot of the Midwest. Also some heavier rain up in New England associated with the system brought us heavy rain yesterday. But for most of the country, conditions are actually really quiet. Check out all the sunshine in the midsection. Now we're heading back west, and this is where the trouble spots are today. Several inches of rain falling for Northern California, could see gusts up to 50 miles per hour. And then tomorrow, Southern California could see 1 to 2 inches of rain. So if you are flying back west for New Year's Eve, New Year's Day, keep a close eye on those flights, just given that storm system pushing in. But if you're staying close to home here, things look pretty good. Our temperatures today are really mild, still have some moisture to work with, but we're drying out this weekend. The trade-off is temperatures cool down, but we still stay a touch above normal. Today, temperatures in the 50s for most, 46 in Bridgeport, 48 in Montauk, everywhere else low to mid 50s, really comfortable considering this time of year. And the radar not looking bad, not totally quiet, still watching these light showers far north of the city, but they're not impacting a whole lot because the rainfall intensity is very light, and the rain coverage, as you can see, not all that impressive. Not in the clear, just with this system kind of meandering around the northeast. It will keep a spotty shower chance in play off and on today into tomorrow before officially drying us out. But the rain that falls shouldn't exacerbate any sort of flooding issue. That being said, wanted to give you a heads up. If you're in this portion of Passaic County, Essex, or Morris, we're still under that flood warning for this part of the Passaic River as well as the Rockaway River. The Passaic at Pine Brook doesn't crest quite yet, doesn't crest until tomorrow, currently sitting at 19.75 feet. A moderate flood stage is considered 20 feet, and it'll crest just below that. So right now, minor flood stage could approach that moderate flood stage as we move into tomorrow, and then things should start to settle down. I know we're all watching it closely, given the flooding situation that's ongoing from the past week or so. As we put Futurecast into play, heading into this afternoon, really mild, mid-50s. If you're north of the city, we stick with a little more cloud cover and a few spotty showers. If you're south of the city, a few hours of sunshine this afternoon. Should be a beautiful day. Spotty rain possible as we move into your Friday night plans, but it's nothing all that widespread, so it shouldn't mess with your Friday evening plans. Moving into the overnight hours, some colder air starting to filter in, which could support a few flurries early tomorrow morning far north and west of the city. And then that colder air continues to push in drier conditions. That'll help to clear the cloud cover by tomorrow night. Still a healthy amount of cloud cover for your Saturday, noticeably cooler and breezier. And then Saturday night into Sunday, the clouds clear, and that sets us up for a sunny start on New Year's Eve, at least through the afternoon hours. So looking the hour by hour today, it's actually looking really nice out there right now in New York City. Mix of sun and clouds. And then once the sun sets, the cooler air starts to move in, and you'll notice the difference in temperature by tomorrow. But today's high of 55, 56, that comes in 10 to 15 degrees above where we should be this time of year. So it's really mild for late December. Hopefully you can take advantage of it before the more seasonable air arrives by the weekend into the start of next week. 40 is the forecast low tonight, not as mild as where we've been, and tomorrow's noticeably cooler, especially with that breeze. We'll get the mix of sun and clouds with a stray sprinkle or flurry can't be completely ruled out, and then drying into Sunday. On New Year's Eve, we expect a mostly sunny sky, cooler temperatures. We'll ring in the new year with temperatures in the 30s, and then we settle into a stretch of seasonable highs, which means 40s as we start the new year. Michelle and David?
Wow, Danny, is it a fashion faux pas to wear shorts today?
Hey, you can do it. You have permission.
Oh, thank you. Next in Eyewitness News at noon, we're going to tell you how Spirit Airlines is responding after a 6-year-old traveling on his own was put on the wrong flight.
And a big change starting in the new year for people who are living with asthma.